What's up, guys? This is Deadly Cyclone for the Strike YouTube channel, and today we're taking a look at a brand new device, the Galaxy Z Flip. Now, Samsung's put out one of these in the past. It was last year, and it was the Fold. Different form factor, but it had a lot of issues with it. So they took another shot at it, and I think they did a lot better. Still has some issues here and there, but there's definitely room to improve. And this device, though, is pretty fantastic. So this box, you can see it's the Z. I keep calling it just the Flip, so sorry, Samsung, get rid of the Z. I don't know why it's there anyway. But as you probably saw on our channel last year, we did the iPhone unboxing. I'm trying to do a few more of these, but we got to get products in, and I got to have time to do it. So if anybody's watching that wants to send me some products to review, feel free. Now that my pandering is over, we can definitely take a look and see what this device looks like. You can see the box is pretty standard. I put some yellow tape on it just to hide the important bits, but matte black box. Pretty much their marketing packaging has been the same for a long time, so it's either white or black. Same with Apple. I think Apple finally did a black box this year for the first time in a couple at least, so you can see the package design has not changed much over the years, but what we really want to see is all the issues that people had with the Galaxy Fold, with the screen peeling off, or what they thought was a screen protector until they started peeling it off. We want to see if that is resolved, because Samsung had to push back the launch of the Fold in order to accommodate for those screen issues, and they actually put a little lip around the edge of the device, I believe. So this one, I'm hoping, doesn't have that issue, and we can really see that it doesn't have as bad of issues with peeling or anything like that. So I know there's probably some scratch issues. I've seen the Jerry Rig Everything video that he does show how the screen can be scratched because there is a plastic layer over the glass. But overall, I think it's much more durable, especially since it can be folded shut than the old Galaxy Fold was. That could be folded shut as well, but the thing was the size of a book. So it was pretty massive, and I think Samsung learned a lot, hopefully, from that. And this one, opening and folding vertically like that, definitely is going to be a little different. Now, there's been other devices out that kind of fold from the bottom into a side-by-side screen. I saw a leak of that the other day. So it'll be interesting to see where we go in the next 5 years with these kind of devices. If there's going to be vertical flips, horizontal flips, if it's going to be screens that slide out. Microsoft's looking to put out a Surface Duo, I believe, that's just side to side. So I'm anxious to see, with this being the starting device, kind of where it goes from here. But you can see the box, like I said, pretty boring, pretty matte black, standard Samsung stuff. So we can go ahead and get this thing open. Flip, as I always call it, not the Z. They keep putting the Z there. I'm never going to use it. So it's your standard box. What are you going to say about a box? Let's get into this a little bit here. So after we pop this open, you're going to see more paperwork, because there's always paperwork inside these boxes. So if we pull that out, it's going to just give us a little marketing lingo saying, look at what you've bought. Thank you for buying this premium device. You're a premium person. All the standard stuff that marketing puts on. All of these note cards, Apple's got it, Samsung's got it, HTC had it. Everybody just puts it in there. So basically just saying thank you for buying the device. Please take care of it, and let's not do anything dumb with it. But who would do that, right? So that's that. Just a piece of paper. Get that out of the way. Next in the box, I thought there wasn't anything in the lid, but it turns out it looks like there is. So we'll pull out this little box, see what's in here. It looks like your standard Apple box. Oh, there's a SIM tool on the back, which is nice. I think I said in the Apple video, I'm glad that companies are including those, although I believe I now have like 100 of them just laying around everywhere, so that's fine. You can never have too many. So this is actually not a screen protector, but a case. So I think they included this just to try to give it more durability. I probably won't use it, but I know they talked a lot about just different ways to protect it, and since it's such a weird design, it's hard to build cases for it. I think I saw one other third-party case for this thing, but so far this is the only case that you get, but normally it doesn't come with one. So the rest of the stuff here, we have, how to protect your device, how to transfer to your new phone from an old Samsung device, just your standard stuff. We've got our terms and conditions, and a startup guide. So this will kind of show you what some of the buttons and stuff do. As you can see, it's kind of similar. Once it's opened, it's a different aspect ratio than most of the other Samsung devices. I believe it's 21:9, but it's still got some of the same button layout. It's definitely thinner and taller than most other devices, but I've heard that makes it easier to use in one hand. So the rest of the stuff is, camera, take brilliant shots with your camera, all of that standard stuff. We also have how to optimize the battery, what's in the box that you guys will see. That's just your standard lineup of items aside from that clear plastic case that we got. All of this stuff is pretty basic. Where to find more information, and then all of your photo stuff. And we got one more page here that kind of shows the outside of it, what that little viewfinder is, the dual camera on the outside of the device, and just your general how-to. So that's probably not what you guys want to see, but it's there in case you need it, because this is a new style of device. So we'll set this off to the side for a sec, and let's finish unpacking whatever else is in here. Here's your Premier service plan. So they do give you one screen replacement for $199, and I believe after that it goes up significantly. So that's going to be interesting to see the durability of that screen and how many people end up needing. So that's that. We got a SIM card in here. That's pretty standard stuff. We'll throw that off to the side. Whatever else we got in here. Your normal power brick. The same one that you've seen for years with these Galaxy devices, now in a nice shiny black. Next we have, let's pull out this, looks like just cable, probably a USB-C cable. Yep, that's exactly what it is, USB-C to USB-A. I'm surprised they haven't switched just to solely USB-C yet, but I guess that'd mean they'd have to change up their adapter. Next, it looks like this is probably the adapter, USB-A to USB-C adapter. This is just so you can offload data onto your computer or whatever you need to do. I have a million of those as well. And then one of my favorite parts, the AKG headphones. I'm really happy that they keep partnering with AKG because they make really good headphones. So you got your little ear adapters and the solid matte black headphones. Shout out to MKBHD on this. But these AKGs are always been one of my favorite parts of the Galaxy experience, if you want to call it that. They are USB-C this year, so remember, no headphone jack, so hopefully you're okay with that. But that's pretty much it in the box. Nothing else in there. We'll throw that to the side. Now what you're all actually here for. So here's this warning screen I mentioned earlier. Now the Galaxy Fold, they put this on there after they finally released it, that shows, don't be dumb with the screen, don't scratch it, don't keep your keys in it, the device, definitely don't shut stuff in it. It's not waterproof or dustproof, so this isn't like all the phones that are out now, so that could be an issue for some people if you're not careful with it. Most of this stuff is pretty standard stuff, just don't put it around magnets. There are magnets in the phone, I think a handful of places to help shut the screen and keep it closed, but aside from that, that's all new after the debacle with the Galaxy Fold. So we'll see if we can actually take this plastic off now. Get some nice ASMR. And it's actually hinged in two places with the plastic, so that's interesting. So here it is. And I apologize for the iPhone reflection light there. My space is pretty dark, so I had to brighten it up a little bit. But you can see the device it's actually pretty hefty. It's got it's definitely got a nice feel to it because it's got that aspect ratio that makes it a little thinner in the hand. You can see on the side the hinge, there's supposed to be little bristles in there. I'm not sure if they're actually there. I think the teardown showed just a few. You can see kind of the crease in the middle of the screen. I don't think that bothers me, but it may bother you. Let's see if we can close this thing up here. See what it does, and there you go. Look at that. I mean, it's definitely a nice size. It's definitely different. It's a little thicker than a normal phone when you have it folded, but it's also not as tall, so maybe it won't stick out of your pocket as much. It's got a very premium feel to it. The metal and the glass really feels nice in the hand and something I'd expect from a Samsung device. As you can see, it's just solid all the way around. So you can see the little display here too. It's a little 1.1 inch display beside that camera. As we open it back up here, the hinge actually feels pretty nice. There's enough resistance to it that it's not going to fly open, but also not too much that you can't open it, maybe say with one hand. So let's close this here. So doable with one hand. Let's try to open it. Yep, just as doable. So I had heard some issues with the Motorola Razr that it's kind of cumbersome to open and close with one hand. This one seems quite a bit better. Not sure that I'll do it a whole lot because of how much it costs, but you know, we'll do what we can. So that's pretty much the whole device there. It's definitely got a solid fingerprint magnet. Man, those are never going to go away. I kind of wish we'd go back to the days of solid matte phones, but we'll boot this thing up, just show you guys what it looks like on, and maybe if you would like to see more videos of just what the UI looks like and stuff, it's basically Android 10. It's got that nice little matte on the screen that I kind of like. You can kind of see where the light's hitting it, but that's actually that plastic cover over the actual glass, so that's pretty nice. It kind of dims the reflections a little bit, I guess, but it's still going to be interesting to see when they get full glass here so we can have that water resistance and things like that. It's booted up. If you guys want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, hit the bell, and just let me know what you want to see in regards to this phone or any other devices. I also have a lot of gaming videos out on my channel if you like Fortnite or Call of Duty or Master Chief Collection. Just let me know what you guys want to see. I'm here for you. So that's kind of our look at the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. Don't forget the Z. It's a premium device. The little screen finally turned on, as you can see. I'm not sure exactly how I did that. Maybe I'll open and close it. There it is. So anyways, yep, that's the device. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and let me know what you want to hear next time. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.